Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at Spiel 2012, and I'm sitting with Witold Janik.
Hello, hi everyone.
Of Leonardo Games.
Yes.
And you brought us still a prototype, but very, very soon to be released.
Yes.
Which is Letnisko.
Yes.
Which you've told me now is
Summer Resort.
Oh yes. So, because I don't have all this information on the side of the box yet. First, let's start with the basics. How many players?
From 2 to 5 persons.
And about how long would a
It's
or
about
5 player
45 minutes and about 10 age plus.
Okay. Well, why don't you start walking us through what the theme is?
Yes.
Aside from Summer Resort.
Yes, of course. We are owners of summer resorts near Warsaw in 1930s. And we are trying to develop it, yes, to make it more famous and most splendid.
Right. So why don't you walk us through what a turn might look like?
We have 2 action tokens in turn, and the third one is passing by players.
Okay.
And we can choose between picking up vacation years. Or we can buy some parcel or some house, or we can get a package of from our family to help us of 100 zlotys. Now,
so what would happen? Like, let's say if this is my turn right here, so
yes.
I can now place one of my two people here.
We make moves simultaneously, so
okay.
one by one. Sorry.
Now, what do we see with all the pile up here in the middle?
3 rows, and each correspondent to its price.
Mm-hmm.
So we can each player start with a free parcel.
Yes, I see.
And one wooden cottage house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can develop it to the villa, and then, the
Grand Hotel.
Yeah, Grand Hotel, something like that. And except free parcel, we have victory points for doing it, so you can earn 10 points for one pile of these cards, yeah?
Okay.
Of course. And so as you can see, for 100 you can choose between free parcel and cottage house. For 200 this villa and free space. And for 300 you can build this hotel or buy a car. So
this one is one or the other?
Sorry?
So you can only choose from one of these when you buy it?
Yes, one of these, yes, but you can also buy it, but you have to pay more money. For example, second player will double the price and the third will triple the price. But you can use both of your action tokens to get some stuff for free, like for example a car, or to make a price lower. So in this case, the third one will pay 400.
So it's to say the majority, so to say.
Yeah, a little bit. And where I am.
Can't help you don't know the game yet.
Yes, of course. So as you can see, we are developing this summer resort. We have to have a free parcel at the beginning of building, and we can also buy a car. Using a car, you can pick up vacation years from 2 neighbor wagons, but it's used and you have to refill.
Okay.
So you have to pay. Yes. And after all action tokens has been placed, they return to us, first with buildings and parcels, and after that with vacationers. Oh, sorry. Oops. Whom we have to accommodate. And as you can see, we have 3 types of buildings and 3 types of vacationers. The green one are students, and students doesn't have money, so they will accommodate only in green ones
Okay.
or red ones.
Okay.
People with red color are from town, so they occupy red buildings or these dark blue ones. And this blue one is high society, ladies, gentlemen, and so on. And they only can be placed in such grand hotels.
They only want the best.
Yes. And when you pick up new ones, for example, like here, the old ones leave us,
Okay.
and simply we can flip cards and we have money from them.
I was just going to ask where's our money, but it is
Yes.
the backs of the cards.
So
Got
it's,
it.
it's very fine
Which-
mechanic.
Which definitely makes sense thematically that as people
Yes.
finish their stay, they pay you.
Yes, of course.
I'm guessing based on those values there, obviously the students are going to give you the smallest amount of
Yes.
money, where the high society people who are arguably the hardest to place are going to give you
Yes.
the most money.
Yes, of course.
Now, how does this extra third token work? So you said that just passes around?
Yes,
and-
the last player has this helper.
Okay. And so they place it, they just get 3 actions instead of
Yes.
everybody else's 2.
Yes. And after finishing building and accommodation, we just get new round. We are checking weather because we have 2 main types of weather: sunny and cloudy. We check how many vacationers are getting to the town. And the number is how many houses in this color is on the table. And then we modify it by these marks. For example, here we have storm, so
very
no
bad
one is
storm.
coming.
Okay.
And here we have moderate cloudy weather, so society is not coming. And here we have hot weather, so we
double.
multiply, and we also add additional wagon. So we can, watching this, we can predict how weather can be.
Now, do you see the next weather card coming up?
No, just one of these 2 types. Bad weather or good weather.
Okay. Now, when does the game end?
After 12th or 10th round.
Depending on how many players.
It's from 2 to 5 persons, so it's about 45 minutes.
And what determines who wins?
We count
your victory
these victory points and money.
Okay, so it's a combination of both.
Yes, yes.
Now, you were saying earlier before we went on camera that you were still working on the artwork
Yes.
for the original version.
Artwork is done, but we are still tweaking out layout.
Now, is
So-
it going to look very similar to this?
Yes,
or-
the cards are almost finished, maybe some a little bit changes, and we are now working on instruction and box.
But seeing these cards, this will look pretty close to what the
Yes,
final
yes,
version
yes,
will look
yes.
like. Okay, just so people get an idea that, yeah, this is what to expect. All right, well, I gotta say, this looks like a neat twist on an all-card game.
Yes, it's worker placement, but very, very simple, I think, for people who know games.
Well, and I was thinking, too, that every single one of your cards has 2 sides, and every side has information on both sides,
Yes.
or a different use completely. That money and people and buildings and victory points and weather and trains. So it's a very clever use of card design.
Yes, I'm very proud of our author Karol Madaj, because he's author of one of Polish bestsellers in Poland. We have game Kolejka about communism in Poland, and it is selling about 20,000, 30,000. It's quite big a number in Poland, and it's his next game.
Oh.
And it's very, yes, I appreciate his work.
Absolutely, so do I. Well, Witold, thank you so much,
Thank you very much
for stopping by and showing us Letnisko.
Soon.
Soon, very, yes, coming soon.
Thank you, bye.